Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Monday, July 31st, 2023. I am back from Copenhagen. So, in order to make up for the episodes we missed, I am going to tell you a little bit of my travel experiences to Copenhagen today. I will continue tomorrow and most likely finish on Wednesday. So we are going to have 3 coffee break episodes in a row. That's fantastic. That's amazing. But first, I need to feed the cat. So let's run downstairs and grab a salmon. The cat enjoys salmon very much, so let's give it the salmon. Yeah, the cat was very eager to receive the fish. And the cat starts to purr. That's good. Salmon is the cat's most liked food. This is good. That's very good. The cat looks content. The cat looks very content. I am also very content with the journey to Copenhagen. It was fantastic. It was really an amazing time. It was like being in a nice summertime bubble of some sort or so. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it was great. It was really great. I made so many cool experiences there. Saw so many cool things. Tried cool things. So yeah, it was fantastic. While I am going to tell you from my travel experiences, I'm going to continue to harvest sugar canes and I am going to repair the protector. The shield needs a thorough repair. So after I grabbed all the sugar canes in the cave and I harvested the sugar canes from the Overdrive sugarcane farm, I will do some fishing to fix the shield so that I can use it again when some angry skeletons are shooting arrows at me. So yeah, without any further ado, let's talk Copenhagen. My journey began Tuesday morning, Tuesday, July 25th. I took the train to Frankfurt Airport. The train ride was okayish. Nothing unusual happened. Arrived at the airport a little bit delayed, but wasn't a big problem. I quickly found the correct terminal, made it through security. The security was kind of interesting. I was so used to just unpack everything from my backpack, take out the laptop, take out the tablet, put it into these boxes so that they can scan it. Then they said, no, you don't need to do this. We are currently trying a new machine that can check the entire backpack even when there are some technological devices inside the backpack. So yeah, I guess when these new machines are installed everywhere, I can just leave my technical devices in my backpack. This is fantastic. This is so great because it's always a chore to unpack everything and to pack everything again afterwards. I, however, was skeptical about my journey back home. I was quite sure these new machines, dang it, these new machines won't exist in Copenhagen. But that's some time away from us. First, we need to get to Copenhagen. So yeah, made it through security, and then right away into the airport lounge. My very first time in an airport lounge. It was cool. It was very nice. As it was still morning, they had some breakfast to offer. It was like the typical hotel breakfast. So they had a nice selection of warm meals. You could go for baked beans, scrambled eggs, these sausages. I did not go for these sausages because I don't like meat, but hey, you could have gone for these sausages. They had a good selection of bread rolls, cereals, everything basically you want to have for your breakfast. Of course, you can also go all in and pour yourself a whiskey or vodka or whatever alcoholic beverage you like, because they had also a good selection of alcoholic beverages. And of course, coffee, soda, all the good stuff. This was really nice having this second breakfast there. It was also nice to sit there in this comfortable lounge waiting for the gate to open and to board the plane. It was raining in Frankfurt, so I was looking forward to get to Copenhagen because there they had some good weather predicted. The train left a little bit delayed because it arrived delayed, but it wasn't really a major delay, so everything was still more or less in time. Had a good flight to Copenhagen. I even got... Oh, there are no Enderman holes. Well, great. Let's get some dirt and fix these Enderman holes. I even got some food while flying. They first offered me some beef-based salad or so. Was it roast beef? Could be roast beef. I just took a brief look at it and then asked whether they also do have a vegetarian option. They had. They offered me a pizza. Freshly made pizza, but a pizza that was just coming out of the oven, the airplane oven. It was super hot. The cheese was really nicely molten. So this was great. Oh, very nice to have an airplane pizza. I can get used to it. Also got a chocolate bar. I got so much nice food during this journey. That was fantastic. So I arrived more or less satisfied in Copenhagen. Just a little bit delayed, as said, but it wasn't a major delay. Quickly made it to the ticket vending machine for their public transport service. They do have really a fantastic public transport service. Lots of buses and a metro that is, I guess, completely automated. So there's no train driver in the metro. The thing is just driving on its own and is super on time. So this was perfect. This was so great. It really made getting from A to B in Copenhagen super easy. And there are no more Enderman holes. That's good. Made getting from A to B super easy, super comfortable. So yeah, was happy about this. I heard from my hosts where I need to get out of the metro and where their apartment is located. So made it there, and was greeted by my hosts. The apartment apparently is their very own apartment. Well, of course they do own the apartment, but it's the apartment they are living in. They were going on a holiday trip themselves, so I guess they just offered the apartment on Airbnb. I'm not quite sure if they will continue to list the apartment there or if it's just for the holiday time or so. It was really a nice and beautiful apartment. It also had everything in stock if you would have traveled with some children, because they had some little children themselves. So this felt a little bit strange, having an Airbnb with a designated child's room and some other toys and other things lying around. But yeah, it was cool. It was very nice. I really enjoyed the kitchen of the apartment. It was super big kitchen, even with an island. So they had so many countertops and so much space I do not have in my very own apartment. So I was really jealous and I was really enjoying it to its fullest potential. Especially the island with some stools around it was amazing. Simply just grab things out of the fridge and yeah, you're ready for breakfast. Just put it on the countertops of the island and sit down, enjoy the food, and start the day. So yeah, this was great. It was very, very cool. After checking in and receiving some directions where the next supermarket is and so on. Oh dear, skeleton. I might need to do something about that guy. But I also might like to get maybe one more... Okay. One more spot on my shield. Not that the shield breaks while fighting with that skeleton. There was somewhere a golden boy. Golden boy... I think the golden boy despawned. That's fine. That's fine by me. Or did the golden boy seek shelter down there? Anyways, golden boy is gone. That's good. Yeah, after having received some directions, they went on their trip, and I went on my very first run through Copenhagen. During this run, I noticed the most annoying thing about the city, at least the most annoying thing to me, and that is the traffic lights. They have so many traffic lights often. They even do have some traffic lights for pedestrians at streets where it's not necessary to have them. It would be easier to have this zebra this zebra pedestrian crossing or so, or something like that. And the traffic light phases are so long, so you really feel like, okay, I'm wasting my life here, waiting for the traffic light turn green. The Danish people even respected this, which I found very interesting. I mean, the longer I stayed in Copenhagen, the more I just continued to walk, no matter what color the traffic light had, because, hey, come on, I want to continue. I want to see things, get to places, experience new things, and not just stand around and wait. But yeah, did my first run, explored a little bit of Copenhagen, got to the beach. I later, during my stay, returned to that beach one time to do some interval sessions and one time to take part in the local park run at the beach. This was cool. This was very cool. But we are some time away from that park run experience. After having finished my first run and having developed the first understanding of Copenhagen, having seen the first few sights of that very vivid town, I got ready for going to the conference venue. It was the day of the opening, so in the evening they first started with a keynote and the conference dinner afterwards. The conference dinner was very, very good. As starters, they had some basically local smørrebrød. You could put on your bread rolls some cheese, some smoked halibut, or some sausages or something. I haven't paid so much attention to the meat-based toppings. So it was a great start. They had, I think, 4 main courses, 2 meat-based main courses, 1 fish-based main course, and 1 mushroom-based main course. Nice selection, very nice selection, very delicious. I skipped the meat again, but the fish and the mushrooms were really good. And they even offered 2 types of dessert. 1 cake and 1, I don't know if this was a pudding or cream or whatever this was. It was not very impressive, but the cake was good. The cake was very good. So yeah, I enjoyed this buffet to its fullest potential. Was really satisfied afterwards. They also offered a wide selection of beverages. Really great start. At the beginning of the conference, I met up with a former student of mine. She contacted me before the conference after she saw that I'm attending it, and so we decided to meet up just before the start of the conference, and this was cool. So we could already share some experiences about Copenhagen, and later on 2 others from a different German university joined us. So we were, for the most time at the conference, a group of 4, which was really nice. We always have a good chat to exchange some tips, what is worth to take a look at, and to also just go out for some dinner together. So while enjoying the conference dinner, she told me that there is a nature reservoir, nature park, something to the south of the venue. Since I lived to the north of the venue, I was thinking, hey, next day I like to go on a long run, so why not run down there to that nature reservoir to explore it and get in some distance. That's exactly what I did the next day. Right in the morning, I started the day with a long run. Was perfect weather for a long run. In general, the weather was amazing while I was there. Temperatures around 22 to 24 degrees Celsius, so perfect temperatures for a summertime. It was not very humid, also amazing. There always was a slight little breeze. Yeah, as I said in the beginning of this episode, I was in this summerly bubble that surrounded me while I was in Copenhagen. I was super happy inside this bubble. So went on this long run. As I got to this nature reservoir, I started to run on a nice path. This paved way was in a straight line. It was in a straight line for more than 3 kilometers. So this was interesting. This was very interesting. Just run straight. The the initial direction was against the wind, so headwind. So I was looking forward to the tailwind when running back, which was also nice. And yeah, in total, I completed a distance of 22 something kilometers. Nice run. Was really nice to see all the to basically cross this nature reservoir, see some of the nature of Copenhagen. Perfect day, perfect start into the day. The first session at the conference was not that interesting, so I decided to explore Copenhagen instead. I started to walk there from my Airbnb and visit all the various places that were on my way out to this little mermaid figure. There's a famous figure on a rock at the port, basically. This was the first point I walked. On the way there, I saw several castles, saw some other beautiful Danish buildings. At the one castle, I watched the guards do their change, the handover of the guard. This was cool. They of course blocked the center part of the plaza in front of the castle. And at some point, the guards had to walk out of this secured area, more or less. So the policemen opened a path, and they opened the path right at the spot where I was standing. So I was standing in third row or something like this. And because they then opened the path, I was standing in first row, and they really walked super close next to me, which was super amazing. In general, I was super lucky with the entire timing of my Copenhagen exploration. I got by accident to this castle just in time as the change of the guards began. So this was cool. I got to all the places every time when something amazing happened, when something cool was to see. The weather stayed beautiful. So yeah, it was just great. It was the perfect day for exploring Copenhagen. I of course also wanted to go to the oh man, we are full. And we are late. Oh man, I'm quite sure evil guys and especially evil Endermen will start to spawn. I wanted to return to the conference, watch a couple of sessions. So yeah, I wasn't spending the entire day in the center of Copenhagen, but the time I spent there was enough to see most of the major sites, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I think if you spend one complete day in Copenhagen, you can see so much of its sites, which is super amazing. It's a big city, it's a large city, but the very interesting center of the city is not that big, and you can easily explore it on foot. So this was so great. It was so cool. Yeah, got back to the conference, arrived there just in time for the serving of the refreshments, which was a broad selection of pastry, coffee, some juice. Perfect timing again. Then attended some sessions with my new friends. So this was also nice to then talk about the session and yeah, get the first impressions of the conference. It was very nice. I was kind of tired that day. I mean, I had to get up early the day before, and then all this running and walking and so on. So after the end of the sessions, I once again took the metro, got back home to the Airbnb, prepared some food, and just watched some episodes of a TV show on the couch before heading to bed quite early. I think it was around 10 p.m. or so. So it's basically my normal bedtime. But yeah, went to bed to get in some good sleep, and I got some good sleep. And yeah, I woke up on Thursday morning, because I just told you the story of Wednesday. Wednesday was the day I explored Copenhagen. I nearly saw most of the very important sites. I just missed a couple of sites. I paid a visit to them a little bit later. But yeah, so Wednesday, great day. Tuesday, very cool day of arriving there. Thursday will be something for tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed the first part of my Copenhagen travel experience. Hope you will join me tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!